In this episode, we are joined by two young Melbourne creatives, Mason, an up-and-coming rapper, and Ollie, a talented videographer. We discuss Mason's latest release and the creative process behind their music video, how they're inspired as creatives, and what have their learnings been in their creative endeavors. Listen now to our conversation. How's it going, boys?
Good.
To the OKIRU podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure to have you guys on. So please introduce yourselves.
I am Mason Moon.
I'm Oliver Gates.
And
Well,
that's the start.
That's the names.
That's the name. So we got Mason and Ollie. Please tell us what you guys do.
I am a musician, a music artist. But I'm also just an artist in general. Do a little bit of everything, dabble here and there.
I am an aspiring cinematographer. Just doing freelance video at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how long you guys been doing what you do?
I've been doing music for about 2 years, 2 and a bit.
Yeah. I've been doing music since. I haven't been doing music. No, I've been doing video stuff since I was maybe 12. Just started on a YouTube channel. Yeah. Making videos for myself, but I've been taking it more seriously in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Awesome. Good stuff. Well, we had an incredible experience just meeting each other at a random event, and you were just telling me you weren't meant to be there. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time, but it's actually the right place at the right time.
I was supposed to be at a finance seminar. I ended up meeting you guys.
Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly. Hey. Look, and that's beautiful. Now we're here today having a conversation, our podcast, and look, our time is limited, but let's get started. Make the most of it. Yeah, exactly. So you said you've been doing music for a couple of years now, and you've been putting out music since last year.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. And we've got it on the screen right now. This is your YouTube page.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful stuff, man. One thing, I was watching your videos and I was thinking you have a really artistic vision for your music.
Thank you.
And Ollie has the ability to create it, It's beautiful.
The eye. Yeah. To be able to see how it looks.
It's 2 parts. Mason has such an incredible vision for his music videos. He sends me these elaborate scripts.
It's gonna make me cry.
Dude, I have so much faith in Mason making it because of his absolute drive.
Can you give me a hug? Yeah. Man, thank you.
No, bro. In the newest music video, I came over. He's built this amazing set. He's built a whole half spaceship and then another wall. It just makes my job so easy.
Wait, so you built that?
Me and my dad.
No fucking way.
Yeah. I'll show you pictures of it.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I was because this is from the new music video. Hopefully it doesn't play too loud, right?
Artifact.
So this we built as well. That was a case for the artifact itself. That was the wall that we built with the chair and everything. We had it all set up. Cornfield. We shot that the day after.
That cornfield, man. That cornfield was filled with blackberry bushes.
If you've ever been around blackberry bushes, they're very thorny.
In this next shot, I think you can see a blackberry bush, and I run straight through it.
That darker green stuff is all just thorn. It's
my god!
Very tough.
Holy shit! Dude, the video is crazy.
Bush, right there, I ran through and scraped my leg on it.
I was
but it was so
pulling these strands of thorns off my pant legs and stuff.
Tell us around the vision behind your music video.
Oh man, well I made the song, and then at the time, I hadn't even really watched any of that, but I kind of just, it's about putting yourself in just a space where you can't, try and do it at night, dark or something. I put my headphones on, I just listen to it a couple of times, once it's fully finished. And then you go okay, what can I do with this? How can I put this audio into something that's video, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, well, it's a little bit synthy at the chorus. I'm kind of hearing Spaceship vibes. I feel like I could pull it off, see what I can do. Start scrolling my Pinterest, going down threads and seeing who's done what and Star Wars and this and that, Star Trek and the whole lot of it. And I'm we can do this. We can do this. So. So at work, because I work currently in a sheet metal factory, and so I got them to produced me a bunch of flashings, and then we put it all together. We riveted everything together. We built the frame, the board, ceiling, and painted it all and weathered it all down, and a couple of things put together, and we had it. And but like, as I say, like, it wouldn't look the way it does without him, because I mean, not just the equipment, like the eye, just the eye, and the way that he like can listen and like just like put it into something that you can see visually, and like holy shit, like it really exists. Like,
Exactly.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah, that's the same feeling we get with our business partner Gerald. Like, he has this vision with this camera. Yeah, you know, like he's always recording these events, and then he'll just put up a video, and we're just like, what the fuck? Like, how'd you do that? Right? Like, it's so incredible. It's amazing to see your creative idea come to life, right?
It's so fulfilling.
Yeah,
to
I imagine.
have it happen.
It's a breath of fresh air.
Of course.
Like and it's a relief once it's out. It's like, take it all down, start again.
Start again.
It's just the way it is, you know?
How long did it take you to make this video?
Well, shooting we did in 2 days.
Yeah, we did 2 days. So that first day we shot all the stuff that wasn't the cornfield.
Pretty much everything back to back.
Yeah. It was a long shoot. We did like 2 till 12 p.m. or something.
At night.
So we just grinded that out, and then in the morning we got up and went to this cornfield place.
We had to scope out. It was really tough because it's like a field, but it's surrounded by wetlands. Yeah. So like you can't step in. Like
you're not supposed to go in there.
Hey, don't tell that.
He had to fly his drone over it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were scoping out the location with the drone to see how we could get into the cornfield.
Wait, that looks pretty dry now. We'll walk around. We walk all the way around. It was like a path you could take, and then we made it, and it was dry. And then we're like, okay, there's thorns, but it's like it's one or the other. So you know, you've got to.
Well, like you didn't get caught.
We just dodged it. Yeah, we dodged them.
So, what's the story behind the music video?
Yeah.
Well, look, it's kind of make your own story. Like I actually scripted it with me being the good guy in mind. And then I, like it only until like I put on this big like black suit and I'm like stealing shit and beating people up.
We were looking at these shots and like Mason kind of looks evil.
And someone goes, "Oh, so you're going for like the villain?" And I'm like, "No, wait, like, I'm not the hero." I'm watching back and I'm like, I'm stabbing a guy to death, and you know, I'm in like this big like black Darth Vader suit with the shoulder pads, and I'm actually the bad guy. So it's kind of giving me a different perspective on that. Where I was like, okay, so
I would have taken it the other way. Like, what if these were the guys were the bad guys, and you were the one? You know,
I made him to look like kind of creepy. You know, I could be the bad guy, but there's no main boss, so I guess I'm like, but no, I guess the story is basically that there's a guy that's me, and he's on this spaceship, and there's a cult that he has to bypass to take an artifact, smash a cabinet, get out of there, and then he's obviously being chased or something. You know, he's run away, and he plugs it in the suit, and it like transforms him into, you know, make of it what you will. You know, That's it. That's the premise.
It was a cult, right? So that means they were the bad guys.
Cults are bad.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
That's awesome. Well, look, how was the process of building this? Like, how long did it take overall from the set design to the costume to the final product?
Well, I actually had the song finished in November last year. Mixed and mastered in November last year, and I just sat on it for a long time, and then a lot of thinking, and I was like, this is definitely the one I want to use. Like, I want to put this audio out. I love the way it sounds, the hook, the instruments, and then from there, I mean, I had a holiday, so I went off to Queensland in like December to like mid-January, and so that ate a lot of my time, but I was just planning the whole time. Like, I was doing a lot of planning, sourcing parts online, bits and pieces, inspiration. Then I came back and it was just, you know, let's go, let's get it done, you know. So
definitely.
Then, basically, if you probably time elapsed was probably about like 2.5 months.
Right.
Yeah, just to get it done.
Well, man, like that video was crazy, intense and artistic. Compared to this video, it was just like you're in a mansion.
That mansion, what was it called, Labassa or something? That place was so cool. But we shot this whole thing and edited it in one day. So we were at this mansion for 2 hours maybe, and we shot all of this. It was good. Really good time.
It was a very fast shoot. I booked it for like was it 2 hours or something?
Yeah, 2 hours,
and we were done in like 40 minutes, an hour, something like that.
Yeah, we'll It's helpful. Mason plans out all of the stuff perfectly. So we knew everything we needed to get. So
Yeah.
you can just kind of get in and out. This shot turned out really well, actually.
Yeah, that's a sick shot.
Yeah, I didn't have a slider to use properly. So we used the camera on a sandbag on like a moving dolly that you put like furniture on, and we just dragged it along the table.
And because everything in this mansion is heritage, like
so
she's like, you can't put stuff on tables, and you can't put, and so she bring us out like a big like tablecloth type like rubber mat like runway, so we can actually move the camera on it. And there were things you can't touch, like the outside area where I walk with the drone shot is all like, it's all like taped off, like you can't really go there, but we found a way to make it work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Adapt and overcome.
That's it. Adapt and overcome, right? In any situation.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's the story behind this music video?
This one, I'm just like, this is my entrance into music, into the music industry. So how do I want to come across? Okay. Well, on my mind, I had like, a couple things going on. It's like, it was a bit of a, I wouldn't call it a rough patch, but a bit of like an angry patch. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I had been writing like, it just naturally like anger was coming out in my music, which is the best way for it to come out. Right. So, I've been writing and then I mashed up a couple of things. I messed with hooks, but I ended up going without it. I thought I want to be just a small introduction. And then I actually want it to be like a Dracula-esque type like castle.
Right.
Obviously Australia doesn't have many heritage castles. So I was like, we'll settle.
Running a bit thin.
And then I ended up kind of raising it like, making it a bit more colorful. And, the song itself is pretty, like, you can tell by listening to it, like, okay, like he's angry about something. But at the end of the day, it's not like furious, it's something you could definitely like bob your head to and look at it and be like, okay, it's cool.
For sure.
Yeah. Dude, it's incredible. So how was the process working together like?
Oh, well, me and Mason, we met at our uni JMC Academy down in South Melbourne.
2020?
No, it would have been 2021.
21.
Yeah, so we did a Cert 3 course together, which ended up getting like stretched out to like the whole year because of COVID. Right. It was supposed to be like 16 weeks or something.
There was so many,
to like
so many
6 months or something. Yeah.
Actually good, really good.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
So we worked together a bunch, just making music videos. We made one song together. Actually.
We did.
Really?
We did at uni.
When's that coming out, man? When's that
Never.
It was good. I liked it.
It wasn't too bad. No,
but it wasn't my own.
Yeah.
So like,
Right.
it was my song. Like obviously we mixed and mastered it. He mixed and mastered it, and it was my lyrics and stuff. But it was a group project, and it's like I'll sit on it for a little bit, and then I thought about it, and I was like, it's not, and I hadn't posted anything, and I was like, it's probably something that I'll just kind of release later, just as like, look what I made, look where I came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I thought, it's best to stick to me, and do what I want, and so we collaborated.
I would also rather my singing not be broadcast to the world.
It wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad.
Auto-tune does wonders.
I'm sure it does. T-Pain, bro.
Yeah, T-Pain.
Dude, that's amazing. So where do you find your inspiration? I know we talked about this before, but now we're on the podcast. So.
Well, like I said, like I used to listen to a lot of Australian, like, I guess you wouldn't really know if you weren't from Australia, but like you're chilling it, Husky. That was kind of where it was at for like high school to like, maybe early like JMC, mid JMC. And then I started branching off. And then last year I went to Box Hill, and big, like a diverse group of people that we were in, and opened my eyes to Kendrick, Cole, Tyler, the Creator, like just all of those, like Lil Sims even, and all of these rappers and artists and singers and things that I'm just like, take a bit of everything, and you don't have to be confined to this box, and like, look guys, like I'm not wearing TNs, like I'm here in my 95s, it's not that much of a step up, but I'm branching off, I'm evolving, my style is ever changing, and I'm constantly inspired by everything around me, so I'm at a good place.
That's beautiful. What about you, Ollie?
Oh, well, like I was saying earlier, recently I've been very inspired by just my travels. Like I haven't been traveling anywhere far, but just traveling from home to uni every day. And I have a lot of late night classes. So I've been getting trams, trains, and buses home. It takes like 2 hours. So you just get
still a journey, man.
Yeah,
it's
a journey. You get heaps of time to just like look at like look at one specific thing, like you're looking at a train carriage for like an hour, you start to notice like different like shots, like you start to notice people and going about their lives. Also just watching movies, just trying to watch like a new movie every day. Like it just
since you're big into film as well, right?
broadening your horizons in that kind of sense to just get a sense of what's out there, you know?
Who's your favorite like film artists, directors that you like to watch?
That's tough. I don't want to sound too film bro or anything. Obviously you got some of the greats like the Tarantinos of the world. David Fincher, amazing. Ari Aster.
Who's Ari Aster?
He's like a horror director. He made Hereditary and Midsommar.
I love, dude. Midsommar was. I watched that.
It was fast.
Oh my god,
yeah, it's so good.
I felt so sick watching that.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, it's the shots, everything is
it's
I
beautiful.
love it.
Oh, crazy. Oh man, like the butterfly when the
when the ribs.
The long shots when they push them off the thing and you just see the whole thing start to finish. Oh man, I love it. So
the first time I watched that movie, I was on schoolies. I was so drunk. It just scared the shit out of us.
Why the fuck would you watch that at schoolies?
We also watched Hereditary on schoolies.
Oh my god.
You know the bit where the not to spoilers everyone, but where the mother, she's like in the ceiling and she's like chopping her own head off and you hear like
in the attic.
We had this, we were in this Airbnb and we woke up in the morning to this like sound coming from the roof.
Oh no.
It turned out it was just this blind that was blowing in the wind, but it scared the fuck out of all of us.
I'd be terrified, man. That's
terrifying.
terrifying.
One of the best cinematography movies I've watched is Parasite, the Korean movie.
Beautiful movie.
Yeah, you watched it?
Yeah.
Wow, I love
Amazing.
the shots and how all the imagery has a meaning behind it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh wow, this is incredible.
It's so good.
There's so much storytelling behind the compositions as well. So I was like, is that something you're practicing or implementing with your work?
Yeah, that's something I'm really trying to get better at. Using like framing to evoke an emotion, like of like maybe isolation or like even stuff like if you're shooting like two people talking, whether it's like a shot from over the shoulder, which makes it kind of feel like you're like the two characters are like including, they're like on the same page versus then it like gets like to a close up of just one character. It's stuff like that, like the little stuff that you really have to like look for. Do you
have any work on YouTube apart from Mason's?
Yeah, I do. I have a channel. It's called Gordo Media. That's my business name.
How do you spell that?
Gordo.
D-O.
Gordo Media.
Gordo Ramsay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. There you go. I don't have much uploaded. That worked to the bone. That's a short film I did last year.
Oh, for
for
JMC.
So I shot this one, which was fun. We shot it over 2 days.
Yeah.
So my mate Ryan Prime, he directed it, did a great job.
Yeah.
This was fun. So yeah.
So this is all you behind the camera?
Yeah. Wow. So this is all my shots, which was fun. We
like the smoothness of the shots, the way like the camera moves and everything.
Holy
like
shit.
It's subtle, like this, but it adds so much to the story. And obviously, you know, like that, the focus shot, you know what I mean? And then it changes focus. Like it looks like cinematic, but when you break down what it is, like he's really doing a lot behind the camera to make it look that way. Like, and then, you know, put him on a set and like all these things, like, you know, we've got a keypad and we've got guards and they've got to be killed and stuff. And then it's like really pushing the boundaries of the cinematographer and like the way he like managed it, you know, and coped with what was put on your plate. Like it's really impressive, you know? Like,
Cool.
Yeah.
So you mentioned before you've been doing like videography since you were really young. Like
it all started. Oh shit! It started when I was maybe like 11 or something. When I started, like everyone in the film industry, we all started off with a Minecraft YouTube channel. So we did that for a year or two, and then I just made like fun videos of myself doing dumb shit, and until like it became like a real passion for the art of cinema. but no, so that's cool. That's been my journey, I guess.
So where do you want to take this?
Well, right now I love shooting music videos because they're so creatively diverse.
Yeah.
And the ones we've shot with Mason, they've been kind of story driven.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a fun thing about music videos. They don't have to be.
Yeah,
You can just be like, here's a bunch of cool shots.
Yeah.
Music
yeah.
video.
Exactly.
So it's a very fun, creative direction to go in. But I guess in the future I want to be not directing, being a cinematographer for people's like feature films is the end goal. But yeah, I'm just trying to get into like the music video stuff, doing like commercial work and stuff. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, man.
It's fun.
I love your work.
Thanks,
like
man.
the stuff you've done with Mason's incredible.
Thanks,
and I can't
man.
wait to see you doing
really
more work.
Yeah, we got one coming up.
Oh, you got another one? You got another music
No,
video?
no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No
We
spoilers.
have like two coming up.
We have some
Yeah.
work.
Wow.
We have some work to do.
You guys have been busy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Pretty flat
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
flat out. Like it doesn't really stop, to be honest.
Yeah, of
No.
course.
If
I'm
I
gonna be
stop,
busy this
I
year.
feel horrible. It's like, that's
Yeah.
if I stop, I feel like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like I
oh
can't.
my
It's a
gosh,
constant-
that feeling.
I
constant
can't stop
work,
the train.
yeah.
I beat myself up. I'm like, what am I doing? I haven't scripted something. I
Yeah.
haven't made a beat. What am I
Yeah.
doing? Like, it's, that's just how it is.
I can relate that feeling. I feel that too. My missus feels that a lot with her job as well.
Yeah.
I think
What does she do?
because she works in the startup, she's in marketing.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure when you're in a
Yeah.
startup as well. You
Sure.
get thrown a lot
Yeah.
of curveballs.
Yeah.
And it's, sometimes I come from a more chill background
Sure.
character. So like, I'm all right if I relax and rest.
Yeah,
but for
yeah.
her, when she's relaxing and resting, she's like, I feel guilty. Like, why am I
Yeah,
doing something,
man.
right? I have to be doing something all the time.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, it's
sense of
quite
guilt.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
You feel guilty.
No,
You feel
I
guilty.
felt that so much over the uni break. Over December to February. I was like, I'm not doing anything
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I want to get back to school and start filming shit.
Exactly.
It gets quiet and you start questioning
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Like, what could I have done? What is there for me? And so, like for me, I'm starting a studio. I'm doing a home studio type setup. Before the next video, it has to be done. I'm not at uni anymore. I've got to fend for myself. It's the big wide world, So I've got to start. I've got to buy my own equipment. I'm sourcing my own stuff and building and insulating. The walls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get that done.
It's a
and
big investment.
I'm working on the next project as
Dude,
well.
that's
So,
amazing.
so-
I'm glad that you're really pursuing this
Thank you.
wholeheartedly and you're investing in yourself, right?
Thank
like,
you. Yeah.
That's amazing
Yeah.
to hear.
Thank you.
And you guys are so young. Like, I don't want to judge your age. So, do you want to share your age?
18 turning 19.
18 turning 19,
19
right?
turning 20 next
Dude, that's
month,
incredible.
yeah.
Like, I wish I had the same drive as you guys when I was 18, 19. Like, I was so afraid of myself, right?
Yeah.
And looking back, if I could tell anything to my younger self, it's like, fuck, just do it. Like,
Yeah.
just give it a shot.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah.
invest.
There's no wrong time to start.
Exactly.
What is time? Just
Yeah.
start. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't
So
be
who
afraid.
cares
Like,
if it's a bit shitty?
Yeah.
It's a learning experience. You'll
Exactly.
get better.
man, and look how far you've
Yeah.
come. Look at
Exactly.
look at this equipment. Like, seriously, man. Like the
Wait,
merch,
yeah,
the
wait,
merch.
I
Oh,
talked
yeah,
to
the
you
merch,
guys.
yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna hook you up. But no, it's incredible. Just to be able to have this conversation with you
Yeah.
guys and to share your story. And I'm grateful to meet you guys at the event because
Yeah,
now we're
same,
connected.
man.
We get to see
Yeah.
your music.
Yeah.
Let's collaborate as well.
Support
let's do
each
stuff
other,
together.
right?
Of
Why
course.
not?
Work together, right?
Yeah, I'll model your clothes, man.
Oh my God, dude, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's sign the
Give me a
paper.
date on the calendar, bro. I'll put the X
Maybe
on
for
it, man.
next music video, right? But no, seriously, this is like the incredible thing. It's just trying and taking risk and investing in yourself.
Just
right?
put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Expose yourself
Yeah.
and push your comfort zone.
Yeah, definitely.
And watch how far it takes you,
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it will. Like, even if you don't get to where you want to by the time you want to, look back, like how many people have we met over the course
Yeah.
of just uni and then all the projects.
That's
and,
amazing.
Yeah, that's one thing. Just
really
try
builds.
and find people who are into the same shit as you.
Yeah.
That's such a massive thing. Like uni's great. Like a lot of people say, don't go to film school.
Yeah.
You can learn it all online, which
Yeah.
is true. I've learned most of the technical shit from just watching YouTube videos.
Right.
But the stuff that you can't get from YouTube videos is the connections with people.
100%.
You
100%.
like I now have like a cohort of people who all
Preaching.
want to
Yeah.
do the
That's
same
it.
shit. We
Yeah.
all want to direct cinema.
Yeah.
We all want to have that same end goal. So
Yeah.
we're all working together to elevate each other.
Amazing
Yeah.
stuff. Dude, that's incredible.
That's so
Look,
fun.
I know we're short on time.
Yeah.
I wish we could have a longer. We'll definitely have you guys back on with the rest of the
100%.
team as well.
Awesome.
That'd be
But
fun.
we like to end our podcast with 3 questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share these guys with you.
Okay.
We'll answer them as we go. So
Yep.
first question, what are you grateful for?
Oh, I'm grateful that I have such great collaborative partners.
Oh,
That's
man.
amazing.
Yeah.
So am I.
Can I copy?
Yeah, of course you can.
No, I'm grateful for my collaborative partners and for like all the opportunity that I'm given. You know what I mean? Like this is a pretty free country, man. Like you can do a lot here. Like
Yeah.
you got freedom of expression, and I'm grateful to be able to dress how I want and make the type of music that I want to be making and show people. And yeah.
We're very lucky.
You're so
Second
lucky.
question, what have you guys realized?
Oh, what have we realized just in general?
Anything.
Mm.
General, could be yesterday, could be today, could be right now.
I guess kind of to go back to that point I made earlier, you can't do it all on your own. I feel like it's for me especially.
I agree.
It's all about connecting with people and finding people. Like I like filming video. I like being behind the camera, but I'm not very good at directing people to do stuff. So finding someone who is really passionate directing has been a huge help for me.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
What have I found?
What have
I
you realized? Yeah.
I've realized my influence, I think, on the people around me, and like for the better, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just influencing people in music. The more I do, the more I make. And if you don't listen, then don't listen. It's fine. You know what I mean? You can go and do your own thing. But like, if you can take something from me that's positive, then go ahead. And you know, as I put more music out and dress the way I want to and talk the way I want to and whatever, I'm people are like not biting my shit, but like I see little things rubbing off on my closest like circle, and it's good.
That's an incredible feeling to have.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you influence each other. You know. What I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. Final question. What have you guys? Oh, what's a question you ask yourself?
Oh, you can go first, mate.
Oh man,
There's a question everyone struggles with.
Yeah.
what do I ask myself? I ask myself like everyone asks themselves like, will I make it? But and I find myself asking a lot like, when, like what age will I be when I make it, you know, because and I know like it's like there's no time limit and everything, but I want to see myself where I want to be before I get to an age where I'm like, you know what I mean? I get a bit sour about it and I get a bit angry, but that's why I'm here and I'm working and I'm ready, and so that's what I ask myself, like, when am I really gonna pop, you know what I mean? So
Definitely.
Yeah. I guess a question I asked myself. So many questions you ask have come from a negative place, unfortunately.
Really?
I don't know. I always just think, am I doing the right thing? Like, am I gonna, do I have it? You know, kind of thing. Like, is this a wise thing to be pursuing? Like, how many people like in this industry make a living out of this? And it kind of scares me. Like, I really hope that I have what it takes, I guess. But
You do.
Thank you.
You just gotta
Thank
watch,
you.
you look at your stuff and that's it, dude.
fruits
Your
of your
work
labor.
yeah, exactly. Bro, your work speaks for itself.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Right? It's just about doing more, getting more out there, and collaborating with more people.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Get more eyeballs on your stuff.
Yep.
Right?
Correct.
So like that's what we try to do as well. That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
That's how we're
Exactly.
here today,
That's-
right?
yeah,
We're
awesome.
collaborating, we're
Awesome.
talking to each other,
Hell
and we're
yeah.
sharing each other's
Own
stories.
each other's audiences.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so fucking stoked for you guys, and
Thank you,
I'm
man.
so
Yeah.
pissed that
Thank
we
you.
couldn't have a longer conversation.
will.
Next time.
Next time, we'll definitely have you guys on.
Awesome.
Maybe when your next video comes out.
Hey.
Yeah. We'll promote that together, right?
Okay.
So,
Very sick.
guys, thank you so much, Mason.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Ollie. Where can
Awesome.
people find you, man?
Cheers.
Where can people find you?
Yeah, well, you can find my YouTube channel here.
Check it out.
Gordo Media, and on Instagram, Gordo_media
Right.
as well.
We'll definitely put that in the handles.
Cheers, bro.
What about you, Mason?
You can find me, Mason Moon. It's there somewhere. But
It's over there.
Yeah.
There we go. It's loading now.
Mason
Yeah.
Moon, at the Mason Moon. That's on everything.
the
That's
Mason Moon.
Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you want to find me, it'll be at the Mason Moon. So
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. And
No
we look
worries.
forward to
Awesome.
seeing your
Yeah.
music videos and more
Thank
stuff
you.
from you, both of you.
thank you.
Awesome.
I'm stressed and cursed, I hate the church, but she's Satan. All these counts got me vacant. All these raps I've been making. All these grams I've been taking. Homies watch me get faded. Triple O's in my spaceship. So I pack it away.